Hi, this is Joel from Insert Audio. I'm just quickly going to go over the new updates to Insert Flow. This one is all about Vienna Ensemble Pro integration. So once you have the latest version of Ensemble installed and the latest version of Flow, we're going to use the new command /v, which is all the Vienna related commands. And I've got some favorited here just for the purposes of the demonstration. So first thing to do is run a ping. Well, my typing is just perfect for this demonstration. And you'll see Vienna Ensemble return Pong, so we know we connected. So to get set up, first thing we're going to want to do is to create a VEPRO instance. So we're going to create an instance. Once we have an instance running, the next step is to go refresh. We want to refresh the catalog. So we'll run this. Okay, so now it's pulled into the app all of the channel sets, the user channel sets, and the factory ones, as well as all of the Vienna Ensemble instruments, so synchron player and the piano player, the actual presets that ship. So that's the same presets you would see if you opened up synchron player and started browsing. So it's those same presets get imported, and we can access those by using VSL, which is this will list all of the installed VSL presets. You can refine your search. You can search by library, so we could say duality, and we want cellos in duality, and we get lists of all of them. And then hitting tab expands it, so you get a little bit more detail about the preset name, etc. So I'll give you just a quick example of one. We'll just run this one, and we'll see it's going to run the action, and there we go. So it's done, it's inserted. This is cool if you know what you're looking for. Obviously, it's not AI. It's going to rely on your memory and your searching and stuff like that. But one cool thing that does expand on this is if we go to the preferences, and go to the, it's late, I'm tired. Go to the flow macros. What we can do now is we can create Vienna Ensemble Pro macros. So here's an example one that I've created. So what you can do over here, there's a filter, so you can choose Cubase, Nuendo, or Vienna Ensemble Pro, and you build your macros the same way as you would prior with the Cubase macros. So here I've set up a macro that creates an instance, inserts the legend, puts Pro Q on the legend, then it inserts a harp and puts the exciter, Vienna exciter, on the harp. So just for example, I will run this macro, and you can see, there we go, it's done it. So that's the macro builder. You can again assign a shortcut or learn MIDI for this macro, or you can invoke it with a quick picker with your normal macro command. So M, there it is. I'll just run it again from the picker so you can see. And that is the gist of it. So /v for the commands, which is pretty much all the commands that Vienna Ensemble reports to it, including all the third-party instruments that are installed. And VSL to drill down into the actual installed instrument presets that ship with any instruments that you own, libraries that you own, as well as with Vienna Ensemble Pro. So there we go. There's my quick late night overview. Hope that was helpful. Once again, if you have any feature requests, especially for this, because this API is quite vast and there's a lot that it can do. So I'd like to refine it into something that's useful for myself and obviously for other users as well. So as usual, I'm open to feature suggestions for this, but I think between having the presets, the channel sets, and the macro, you can actually get quite far. Yeah, so that's it for now. I did cover some of this in my previous video, like the plugin insertion and stuff, and it's also all covered in the manual. So looking forward to hearing back. If you have any feedback, thanks a lot.